been breeding mice 50 years. I can hardly believe that it's such a long time. Why do I breed mice? I go to shows, show them, and I hope to win prizes with them. People say to me, well, a mouse is a mouse. What can make a good mouse?
The National Mouse Club lays down the standards by which mice must be judged and insists that the mouse must be long in body with a long clean head, not too fine or pointed at the nose. It should have large, bold and prominent eyes and the ears large and tulip shaped. Mouse shows are nothing new. They have been held since the 1890s, and Walter Maxey founded the National Mouse Club in 1895. Two of his winning Dutch mice are shown here from 1897, and there were many other prominent fanciers in the time. The 1931 St Albans show looks nothing different from a modern show. See, the cages are unchanged. The National Mouse Club's annual Cup show, this one is at Sowood in Yorkshire, is the height of the mouse showing year. No one gets rich breeding mice. In 1895, top prize was 6 shillings. In 2011, the top prize is 30 pence. As well as the general shape of the mouse, of course, it's the colour. Here's a marked mouse, a Hereford, one of the more recent varieties. Note the tulip-shaped ears. You don't see that on a wild mouse, from which these mice, of course, are descended, but they've been bred to produce the perfect shape. This is a red mouse, quite difficult to breed, and here is a chinchilla. Some of these varieties were introduced in the 1930s. This spotted mouse is referred to as a broken and must have uneven spots. The pearl mouse is very delicately coloured and difficult to show at its best. The fox mouse has a white belly. There are also mice with tan bellies. This mouse isn't a broken, but is an attempt at a tricolour, still not successfully achieved. There are over 80 colour varieties of fancy mice, all unfortunately behind bars here, as the rules only permit the judge and steward to remove them while the show is on. Most people think that mice are smelly animals. Well, they're not. It's the male's urine that smells strongly, and so females, they're best for pets. A mouse, like a cat, is extremely clean, as can be seen with the amount of effort that this mouse, a champagne tan, is taking to have a wash. It's been judged, and it's washing off the sweat from the judge's hand. Some judges use a silk handkerchief, others a shaving brush, just to give the mouse that little polish before they examine them. Judging is very intense. 2 agouti mice. Agouti is the basic wild colour, bred for intensity. Mouse judging is extremely competitive, and the difference between the mice may be very slight, down to shades or in fact the wrong colour toenails. Yes, you really can look closely and see whether a black mouse has any white toenails. The differences are carefully noted because the judge will write a show report to go into the National Mouse Club news for the benefit of all fanciers. The Dutch is an extremely difficult marked mouse to breed. This one's head markings are perfect, but the saddle is not so good. The judges are looking for a combination of the standard of excellence, that's the shape of the mouse, combined with the colour. It is no simple decision, particularly when best in show is at hand. So there will be one winner out of about 250 mice. But at the annual Cup show there is an even greater prize. That prize is Best Type, for which the winner will receive the Mendel Gold Cup, a trophy that has been awarded for nearly 100 years. In fact, the Mendel Gold Cup is not necessarily awarded to the mouse that wins Best in Show. In this case, though, the Best in Show also won the Mendel Gold Cup.
Should also won the Mendel Gold Cup for Best Type.
What's it feel like to win?
Brilliant.
Back home in Enfield, I didn't win, unfortunately, so now it's time to look at the next generation and see if I can find any winners there. That's an advantage because mice breed quite quickly.
I think in all my years of breeding mice, I've been most satisfied with this variety, which is the Hereford, because this variety I introduced and I got a National Mouse Club New Variety certificate. And now, after 50 years with mice, what next? I'm just going to the next show.